Well, welcome back to Prime News at 7. We've had a long winter, but springtime is just one day away, and I know almost everybody is excited about it, but you know what? Area fishermen are probably just got the shakes, and it's time to set the hook with Pat Rose. And Pat, what do you think about springtime starting tomorrow?
Are you kidding me? We've had how many snows this year? 10, 12? I've even ate snow cream this year.
You did? How was it?
Hadn't had that since it was horrible. Listen. Springtime fishing. What you got for me, Patrick? Ask me something.
You know what? This has been a cold winter, and a lot of people will probably want to get out this weekend or next weekend, and they're thinking, wow, I can go to my regular fishing hole and catch the same fish that I caught 4 or 5 winters. But that may be a different story this week.
You know what? They're asking themselves, are they going to be on the beds this week? Are they going to be here? No, they're not. I tell you why. Because of the cold, long winter we've had. And it's not over yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we still got some cold
days coming. We got cool weather
coming
next week, so the fish are slow.
And you know what? I talked to Chris Jackson, Fins and Grins Adventure Outdoors in Guntersville. He said the water temp was 54 to 56. They're going into the backs of the coves, but right there at the front. You know what I'm saying? Post-spawn. When that water hits 62, 64, it's on. They're on the beds.
But that may take another 3, 4, 5 weeks.
You answer that.
Yeah, it could. They could be. The fish could be a month late.
They could. They could. And I hate that because, just like you said earlier, we are a program. If we stay on with this little deal we're doing for a year, it's going to tell a story, and we're going to do the same thing over and over every year. And that's the way fish are. They move here, they move here, they move here.
Well, when these folks go out fishing and they use their regular lures and don't have success, what is their backup plan?
Man, you know what? Lisa and I, Lisa and Camden, went out fishing the other Saturday, and we were hitting it hard. Lisa's a hard fisherman. Camden's a hard fisherman. We threw everything at them. We threw a spinnerbait. We threw a swim bait. We threw a rattle trap. They didn't start biting for us till we started throwing the jig. And every time, you know, every season, this is going to be talked about because this is a year-round bait. The jig, it catches fish any time of the year.
But that's great when the fish are still slow, still kind of getting out of their slumber.
Exactly. Exactly.
Another thing, too, the bass may be late spawning, but should still be good crappie fishing around.
Oh, yeah. Heck, yeah. Even cold weather. I mean, crappie love cold weather, right? Get them minnows out there. Throw them out there. Heck, yeah.
Minnows are good. Now, a lot of folks get out there and they'll catch the brim by late March into April, but that may be a little bit later, too.
Yep, it sure is. Let me show you some springtime baits. It's a power fishing deal. You know what I mean? You're going to throw a spinner bait. Get a close-up of that. What's that right there? That's a stinger hook. Make sure you put a stinger hook on it. When they grab that thing, you got 2 chances of catching him. He's not going to come off. Boom, you got him. Spinner bait, they'll chase it. What'd I say last time we was on? Red rattle trap.
Rattle trap.
A red type bait.
Now, is that a deep diver?
Yes, a red type bait won the Classic. You know what I'm saying? Randy Howe. And it's on GoPro, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. Swim baits. Got to have that floppy tail. That floppy tail is what makes it work. It goes just like that.
Action,
back and forth. Action. Action. Just like that right there. And they love it. They'll tear it up.
Yeah. You were at the Classic. It was a great weekend. You said over 90,000 folks were there.
You know what? 91,000 people come by. We were at the Bass Pro Shop Nitro booth. And we were covered up with people. I mean, covered up. And coming up, do I have time to hit this?
Real quickly. Go ahead and hit it.
Coming up, the Bassmaster Elite Series comes to Lake Chickamauga, Dayton, Tennessee, June 11th through the 15th, 2014. Check this out. Set the Hook with Pat Rose will be live Saturday, June 14th, 11 to 12 on ESPN 105.1 The Zone. From where? The Bass Pro Shop Nitro booth. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, Pat, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll talk it again later on. Stay tuned. More Prime News at 7 coming up.